All right, folks. Hope you're fired up for a huge Saturday on the wagering board. What an incredible time of year. Boy, the guys at oddsworthbetting.com are going to be busy. Check them out. They've got the feature pick of the day for you right below this video. Brian Blessing hanging out on Fremont Street. The calm before the storm. College football, monster slate of games. College basketball is now underway. Hockey, NBA, all setting the table for a big Sunday in the NFL on Saturday. Again, check out oddsworthbetting.com, the feature pick of the day for you below this video. Some of the main games on Saturday. Look at some of these opportunities. Michigan's at Indiana, 13-point favorite. Total on the game is 56, and we're inching ever closer to that Michigan-Ohio State game down the road. Other games, Michigan State, how do they react off the loss? 14.5, they're laying a big number. That bubble burst theory's out there when they host Maryland. You look at Memphis and Houston. This is a big football game. Houston's a 6.5-point favorite in the game. Now, Memphis comes off a loss at the hands of Navy, but that is one of the most compelling stories in all of college football this year is the fact that Navy has a realistic opportunity to play in a New Year's Day bowl, be the top team of the smaller schools that will get that opportunity. They've got a date with Houston coming up, but I just keep telling everybody who'll listen, don't forget, Navy's only loss was at the hands of Notre Dame. And in that game, they were actually in the lead when Keenan Reynolds, their quarterback, got injured. So Houston has got to take care of business first to set up the showdown down the road with Navy. We get Clemson laying the balloon number, 27.5-point favorite at Syracuse. Got to beware of the letdown there after the win over Florida State. So many interesting spots that you got to consider. How about sandwich spots, letdown spots? The biggest sandwich spot that's out there, you got to think long and hard about Oklahoma State, who gets the win last week over TCU with Baylor and Oklahoma in the on-deck circle. They're unbeaten, the weight of expectation. Now they got to go to Iowa State and lay 14 points. Now the Cyclones, they're no world beaters, but every now and again they step up and they have that penchant to be a monster killer. Can Oklahoma State come up with a focused effort there? You look at Pac-12 game, UCLA, Washington State. Don't sleep on what Mike Leach has done with this Cougars team. They are fun to watch. They can score. They have trouble stopping teams at times, but that should be a really interesting game. But then the other one is Oklahoma and Baylor. Baylor, 2.5, 3-point favorite against Big Game Bob. The problem is Big Game Bob's been getting throttled with regularity in recent years at the hands of Baylor. Russell, the quarterback's out, but listen, I think it's more about the system that's being employed by Art Briles, and he has absolutely lit up Stoops like a firecracker in recent years. So many big college football games to focus on. And listen, don't sleep on Alabama and Mississippi State. Crimson Tide have to remain focused going in there at Starksville. That defense from Mississippi State can be really tough. Huge slate of games on ice in the National Hockey League. Don't sleep on the Buffalo Sabres. They've been dogs for a long time, and they've won 5 of their last 6. You look at current form, you get the Hockey Night in Canada game, and then everybody's got the clock ticking towards the big Sunday card in the NFL. We've got NASCAR racing. And again, college basketball's up and running. There's just so many opportunities on the wagering board. Oddsworthbetting.com has the feature pick of the day for you right below this video on a very busy Saturday. We'll preview the NFL card for you from downtown Las Vegas on Sunday. Brian Blessing hanging out on Fremont Street.